Guru Mata, 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 Charan Namostute Guru Mata, Charan Namostute Guru Mata, Charan Namostute Guru Mata, Charan Namostute Guru Mata, Guru Mata, Guru Mata, Guru Mata, Guru Mata, Charan Namostute Guru Mata, Charan Namostute Guru Mata, Vidyadayak Guru Mata, Vidyadayak Guru Mata, Shanti Swarupa Guru Mata, Shanti Swarupa Guru Mata, Guruvar Guruvar Guru Mata, Guruvar Guruvar Guru Mata, Guruvar Guruvar Guru Mata, Guruvar Guruvar Guru Mata, Guru Mata, Guru Mata, Guru Mata, Guru Mata, Charan Namostute Guru Mata, Charan Namostute Guru Mata, Charan Namostute Guru Mata, Charan Namostute Guru Mata, Vidyadayak Guru Mata, Vidyadayak Guru Mata, Vidyadayak Guru Mata, Vidyadayak Guru Mata, Shanti Swarupa Guru Mata, Shanti Swarupa Guru Mata, Shanti Swarupa Guru Mata, Shanti Swarupa Guru Mata, Guruvar Guruvar Guru Mata, Guruvar Guruvar Guru Mata, Guruvar Guruvar Guru Mata, Guruvar Guruvar Guru Mata, Guru Mata, Guru Mata, Guru Mata, Guru Mata, Charan Namostute Guru Mata, Charan Namostute Guru Mata, Charan Namostute Guru Mata, Charan Namostute Guru Mata, Vidyadayak Guru Mata, Vidyadayak Guru Mata, Vidyadayak Guru Mata,
बोलिए जगदम्बे माता की जय, धरती माता की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सियापति रामचंद्र की जय। जय जगदम्बे। We join in धरती माता की आरती। You can follow on screen. Those of you who we'll be using the screen a lot, so if you wish to shift or adjust, please feel free to do so, even if it means probably picking up your chair and coming across where you can see the screen tonight. So the beautiful lyrics of the Dharti Mata GRT, you can follow. जय धरती माता मैया, जय धरती माता, तुम्हारी माती चंदन, तुम्हारी माती चंदन, जनमानस गाता। ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता। तुम पर खेले पूरे चहल पहल रहती, मैया चहल पहल रहती। नर पशु खग माँ सबकी, नर पशु खग माँ सबकी, भार सरा सहती। ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता। गर्भ से तेरे पानी माँ सबको मिलता, मैया माँ सबको मिलता। सूर्य नमन जब करता, सूर्य नमन जब करता, पुष्पक भी खिलता। ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता। वायु वेग से चलती, नित धूल धुआहर से, नित धूल धुआहर से। अग्नि ताप तुम सहती, अग्नि ताप तुम सहती, बरखा खूब बरसे। ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता। स्वर्ण रजत की देवी, हीरे तुम देती, मैया हीरे तुम देती। नाही अपेक्षा करती, नाही अपेक्षा करती, नाही कुछ लेती। ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता। नदिया भू पर खेले, वृक्ष सदा ही उगते, मैया वृक्ष सदा ही उगते। मठ मंदिर है तुम्हें पर, मठ मंदिर है तुम्हें पर, शंख जहाँ बजते। ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता। जन्म सभी का माता, धरती पर होवे, मैया धरती जीवन खोवे। ओम जय धरती माता। ओम जय धरती माता। ऋषि मुनि नित मानव तुम पर यज्ञ करे। मैया तुम पर यज्ञ करे। धरा भूमि भूवसुधा। धरा भूमि भूवसुधा। कितने नाम परे। ओम जय धरती माता। ओम जय धरती माता। धरती माँ की आरती जो मन से गावे। मैया जो मन से गावे। भूमिहीन नहीं होता। भूमिहीन नहीं होता। सुख संपत्ति पावे। ओम जय धरती माता। ओम जय धरती माता। स्वर्ग नरक धरती पर दुनिया माँ बोले। मैया दुनिया माँ बोले। करू याचना तेरी। करू याचना तेरी। साधक मन डोले। ओम जय धरती माता। 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 बोलिए धरती माता की। दुर्गा माता की। हर हर महादेव. Please take your seats, everyone, and we will join in invocation mantras. Very simple lines. I invite you to listen and chant after me as we praise divinity through many names and forms. We offer our namaḥ, our salutations. Om Shri gaṇeśāya namaḥ. Bolo.
Om Shri gaṇeśāya namaḥ.
Om Shri Saraswatyai namaḥ.
Om Shri Saraswatyai namaḥ.
Om Shri Gurave namaḥ.
Om Shri Gurave namaḥ.
Om Shri Param Atmane namaḥ.
Om Shri Paramatmane namaḥ.
Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Dum Durgayai namaḥ.
Om Dum Durgayai namaḥ.
Om Ashtalakshmyai namaḥ.
Om Ashtalakshmyai namaḥ.
Om Dharti Matayai namaḥ.
Om Dharti Matayai namaḥ.
Om Ham Hanumate namaḥ. Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की जय, दुर्गा माता की जय, हर हर महादेव. Before getting into pravachan for tonight, I'll invite you to join with us in one bhajan praising Divine Mother. We chant her Jaikar and we praise her as Ma. So we start Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Victory to you, Divine Mother. We sing your praise and we ask for a very special blessing. Mere man ke andhatamas mein. My mind, whatever might be the state of darkness or blindness in my mind, whatever ignorance may exist in my mind, Jyotirmay Uttaru. Please light the lamp of knowledge. Bless me with wisdom. So wherever you can follow, we have the text also, but the words are simple enough so that you can listen and sing along with us.
Jai Ma, Jai Ma,
Jai Ma, Jai Ma,
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Ma,
Jai Ma, Jai Ma,
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Ma,
Jai Ma, Jai Ma,
Jai Ma, Jai Ma,
Jai Ma, Jai Ma.
मेरे मन के अंदर तमस में ज्योतिर्मय उतरो,
मेरे मन के अंदर तमस में ज्योतिर्मय उतरो,
मेरे मन के अंदर तमस में ज्योतिर्मय उतरो,
मेरे मन के अंदर तमस में ज्योतिर्मय उतरो.
जय मां, जय मां,
जय मां, जय मां,
जय जय मां, जय मां,
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 जय मां, जय मां.
कहाँ यहाँ देवों का नंदन,
कहाँ यहाँ देवों का नंदन,
मलयाचल का अभिनव चंदन,
मलयाचल का अभिनव चंदन.
कहाँ यहाँ देवों का नंदन,
कहाँ यहाँ देवों का नंदन,
मलयाचल का अभिनव चंदन,
मलयाचल का अभिनव चंदन.
मेरे उर के उजरे मन में करुणामय विचरो,
मेरे मन के अंदर तमस में ज्योतिर्मय उतरो, मेरे मन के अंदर तमस में ज्योतिर्मय उतरो.
जय जय मां, जय मां,
जय मां, कुछ मुझ में सुंदर
काजल सा कलाए अंतर
काजल सा कालाए अंतर
नहीं कहीं कुछ मुझ में सुंदर
नहीं कहीं कुछ मुझ में सुंदर
काजल सा कलाए अंतर
काजल सा कालाए अंतर
प्राणों के गहरे कहवर में ममता में विहरो
मेरे मन के अंध तमस में ज्योतिर्मय उतरो मेरे मन के अंध तमस में ज्योतिर्मय उतरो
जय माँ
जय माँ 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 जय माँ
वरदे वरदे
वरदे वरदे
वरदे वरदे
वरदे वरदे
वरदे वरदे वरदे वरदे वीणा वारिणी वरदे
वरदे वरदे वरदे वीणा वारिणी वरदे
वरदे वरदे वरदे वीणा वारिणी वरदे
वरदे वरदे वरदे वीणा वारिणी वरदे
जय माँ जय माँ
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 निर्मल मन कर दे प्रेम तुल कर दे
निर्मल मन कर दे प्रेम तुल कर दे
सब ही सब निमति को ऐसा हमको वर दे
वरदे वरदे वरदे
वरदे वरदे वरदे वीणा वारिणी वरदे
वरदे वरदे वरदे वीणा वारिणी वरदे
जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ
बोलिए जगदम्बे माता की जय, धरती माता की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, हर हर महादेव. Namaskar everyone. Jai Sitaram, Jai Jagadambe. Welcome to the second night of the 36th annual Divali Nagar Yagya. With all humility, I respectfully greet all of you present here, as well as those of you who are joining this Yagya via radio and TV broadcasts. And I welcome you on behalf of the N.C.I.C also. Dirubji isn't on the microphone tonight. He said, Geeta ji, you do all the formalities. So welcome on behalf of the host organization and on my own behalf as well. It's a joy to be here, and again, I thank N.C.I.C for the opportunity. So I also want to acknowledge and thank, because sometimes we forget to do this, so I'm doing it at the beginning, all the technicians and the sponsors who are making the various broadcasts possible so that those persons who can't be here, they can still join the Yagya from wherever they are. So thanks to all of you. I want to also thank our Bedi Pundit, Pundit Kuldeep ji, and tonight we have shrotas from the Shiva Krishna Mandir from right nearby in Endeavour. So thank you for being here as well. I offer my pranams to all the gurus, all pundits who are here, leaders of different organizations and so on. To my own Guruji, Raviji, and our Guru Maataa, I offer pranams. So our topic is Dharti Mata. And last night we had some beautiful sharing. Your feedback was well appreciated, and some of you suggested a few things. So I like to also consider what people have to say. And I don't know if it's because Dirubji announced that I have been doing Ramayana for a long time. Some people said you need to do some more Ramayana Chaupais tonight. So all of it will be in keeping with our theme, Dharti Mata. But before getting into the pravachan, we had beautiful bhajans, and of course everything that we do prior to the pravachan, to the katha, is to help you and all of us to be mentally prepared and focused to receive the message and the blessing of the katha. Now today is a very special and powerful day in our panchang, in our Hindu calendar. It is Durga Ashtami, also called Maha Ashtami. This morning at the mandir, I was talking about a great value that we can take today. It's the day when Divine Mother would have been involved in slaying, destroying, slaughtering through very gruesome battles in the Devi Mahatmya, all the things that were terrible prevailing across the world and causing destruction and suffering. So it's the day to slay the asuras that are present, and it's an important reflection that when we think of asuras and the rakshasas, we always think of something external. But we first need to look at our own selves, because some of the biggest rakshasas are within our own selves, and they are the ones to conquer first. So we have a very special, these children in the Mandali, they were saying, Geeta ji, you're not going to sing Mahishasura Mardani Stotram. I said we will do a few verses tonight because it's the day of victory. And in this powerful stotra, we celebrate Mother who destroys the terrible. She's the destroyer of Mahishasura. So when you listen to this, and as much as you can try to follow. It's very powerful, it's very vibrant. So let us receive the energy and the blessing of these powerful words and of Mother's victory so that we will be able to overcome our own negative tendencies. There's one refrain you can all join. You can say it with me. We'll just do about 5 verses. Chaya, just 5. Jaya Jaya He. Please say that.
Jaya Jaya He.
Mahishasura.
Mahishasura.
Mardini.
Mardini.
So the one who we sing victory. Jaya Jaya He. Mahishasura, the Rakshas. Mardini, the one who would have slain and killed the Rakshas. Jaya Jaya He. Mahishasuramardini Ramya. Please say that. Ramya Kapardini Shaila Sute. She's the daughter of Shaila, the great mountains. Let us join. We worship and we honor Mother. May we be motivated and empowered. Ai Giri Nandini Nandita Medini Vishwa Vinodini Nandanute Giri Varavindya Shirodini Vasini Vishnu Vilasini Jishnunute Bhagavati He Shiti Kanda Kutumbini Bhuri Kutumbini Bhuri Krite Jaya Jaya He Mahishasuramardini Ramya Kapardini Shaila Sute Bol Jaya Jaya He Mahishasuramardini Ramya Kapardini Shaila Sute Suravara Varshini Durdhara Dharshini Durmukha Marshini Harsharate Tribhuvana Poshini Shankara Toshini Kalmasha Moshini Ghosharate Danujani Roshini Diti Sutta Roshini Durmada Shoshini Sindhu Sute Jaya Jaya He Mahishasuramardini Ramya Kapardini Shaila Sute Bol Jaya Jaya He Mahishasuramardini Ramya Kapardini Shaila Sute Ai Jagadamba Madamba Kadamba Vana Priyavasini Hasarate Shikhari Shiromani Tunga Himalaya Shringa Nijalaya Madhyagate Madhu Madhure Madhu Kaita Bhajanjini Kaita Bhajanjini Rasarate Jaya Jaya He Mahishasuramardini Ramya Kapardini Shaila Sute Bol Jaya Jaya He Mahishasuramardini Ramya Kapardini Shaila Sute Aishata Khanda Vikhandita Runda Vitundita Shunda Gajadhipate Ripu Gajaganda Vidharana Chanda Parakrama Shunda Mrigadhipate Nija Bhuja Danda Nipatita Khanda Vipatita Munda Bhatadhipate Jaya Jaya He Mahishasuramardini Ramya Kapardini Shaila Sute Bol Jaya Jaya He Mahishasuramardini Ramya Kapardini Shaila Sute Kairana Durmada Shatru Vadhodita Durdhara Nirjada Shakti Brute Chatura Vichara Durina Mahashiva Duta Krita Pramadhadipate Durita Duriha Durashaya Durmati Danava Duta Kritantamate Jaya Jaya He Mahishasuramardini Ramya Kapardini Shaila Sute 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 बोलिए जगदम्बे दुर्गा माता की जय धरती माता की जय हर हर महादेव. So we'll start tonight's pravachan on Dharti Mata with the early morning mantra that we saw last night. Okay? And as a quick recap for those who missed the session, and as a reminder for those who were present, I will share the meaning very quickly. Well, actually, those of you who were here, you better tell me the meaning. Okay? So, Karagre Vasate Lakshmi. Say those words. Karagre Vasate Lakshmi. What does it mean? Anyone who was here last night? In your fingers? Fingertips. Okay? Mahalakshmi resides in the fingertips. Kar Madhye Saraswati.
Karamadhye Saraswati.
Where is Maataa Saraswati? The palm here. Kadmule tu Govindaha.
Karamule tu Govindaha.
Where is Govinda? At the base, the wrist. And we are speaking to ourselves as soon as we wake up in the morning, before we have put our feet on the ground. We talk to ourselves, to our hands, and we remind ourselves about the divine possibilities that are there. So, Karagre Vasati Lakshmi, Karamadhye Saraswati, Kadmule tu Govindaha, Prabhate Kara Darshanam. And then we continue. We praise Mother. Samudra Vasane Devi.
Samudra Vasane Devi.
O Mother Earth, who has for garments, for clothing, all the vast oceans. Parvatasthana Mandale.
Parvatasthana Mandale.
And whose bosom, body, is the vast mountain ranges. Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam.
Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam.
O consort of Bhagwan Vishnu. So we identify who is the earth, the consort of Bhagwan Vishnu. Namastubhyam. We offer salutations to you. Padas Parsham Kshamaswami.
Padas-sparsham kshamaswami.
So forgive me for touching your sacred body with my feet. Let's chant this together. Please repeat after me. We look at our hands and we remind ourselves of how divine we are. Karagre vasate Lakshmi. Bolo.
Karagre vasate Lakshmi.
Kadmadhye Saraswati.
Karamadhye Saraswati.
Kadmule tu Govindaha.
Karamule tu Govindaha.
Prabhate Karadarshanam.
Prabhate Karadarshanam.
Samudra Vasane Devi.
Samudra Vasane Devi.
Parvatasthana Mandale.
Parvatasthana Mandale.
Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam.
Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam.
Bow to the earth, touch Dharti. Padasparsham Kshamaswami. Padasparsham Kshamaswami. Boliye Dharti Mata ki Jai. So in last night's pravachan, we shared some beautiful verses like this, and this actually was the foundation, like when you're building a house, you have that foundation on which you build. So the couple nights are built around this particular verse. And in the session last night, we attended puja, not just this puja here, but puja in the katha. We attended Matikor also. In the katha, we attended wedding also in the katha, and we attended some of our very special calendar events, and we explored our domestic and cultural spaces to see how our tradition, our Hindu world, has embedded value for Dharti Mata in everything that we do. So I suggested a reflection to you when you would have gone home last night, as you were going off to sleep, to just reflect and think about, what am I, me, what am I doing on this earth, on the earth? As well as, what am I doing to the earth? Okay? That was the reflection. So after this session, someone said, Geeta ji, you missed out one. We should also ask, what am I doing for the earth? Okay, for the earth. So I will share with you what ended up being my reflection last night. All right? When I went home in the night, and also when I woke up this morning very early. Okay? My reflection was, what on earth is going on with the mobile network? Right? Last night. So I went to sleep with that in my mind because it just wasn't working. Then I woke up in the morning and I said, what on earth is still going on with this network? And you know, sometimes when your mind is fresh in the morning, immediately something struck me, because if we look at how we speak sometimes, especially when there is something baffling or something shocking or frustrating or even foolish. See these phrases. What on earth you doing? See, okay? Parents might come, children doing something naughty. What on earth really going on here? Have you all ever said these things or heard these things? Somebody does something bizarre and strange. Who on earth will do something like that? Just see how we speak. Or why on earth did you do that? Somebody got something nice or beautiful. Girl, where on earth you get that thing to buy? Where on earth did you get this? But I think my favorite in the little collection that I was making, we can make a beautiful lineup of phrases like this, compile it. You need to come down to earth. Anybody ever tell you that? If they tell you that, what does that mean? Check yourself. Okay, you need to take a reality check. So I was so happy this thought came because it's so routine and just part of everything that happens around us in terms of how we speak. And as we closed last night's session, this was exactly what was being asked of Ravan, or being told to him. You have to come down to earth. Because where you are right now, you're going to fall. Okay? So really better just be on the earth. So you're already there if you fall. Okay? That's a take a reality check. We saw him, we closed off there. He was boasting about his reputation. He was boasting about his accomplishments, and he was boasting about his walk of destruction across the earth. And we saw in Lanka Kand how he described himself, Jasu Chalata Dolati Imi Dharani, Charhata Mata Gaja Jimmy Lachuttarani. Like if you see a small boat in the water and a huge crazy elephant is trying to get into it, this is how he walks and moves. It's a disturbance. It's destructive. And he says to Angad, you are prattling, pralapi. Don't you know who I am? Have you not heard of me? And we also cited the Dharti Vilap Katha, and we saw how in all the different directions, those things described as Loka Suhahi. Very beautiful. The Rakshasas march in all the different directions, and they would be very noisy. They will just be destructive. And this happened puni puni, not once, again and again. And Dharti Mata describes, of course, her pain, her distress, and talks about not being able to bear the burden of even one wicked, terrible, cruel person. What then when you have a whole army? Today someone said to me, Geeta ji, what you're going to say about the war? You know? I said, what can I say about the war? You know, what to say? You know? So when we think of what is happening all over, and there are all kinds of casualties. Human casualty, all kinds of things. But we forget that the earth itself is also a big casualty of any war in terms of what happens and what unfolds after. So last night, we shared this very beautiful excerpt from one of our mantras of the years. We have this screen tonight. I want to ask you to join with us in singing it and chanting it. It says, Yadiha Ghoram, Yadiha Papam, Yadiha Kruram. Whatever is fearful, whatever is wicked, whatever is cruel, we have to engage the auspicious to counteract that. And the chorus very beautifully talks about our heavy karmas on Dharti Mata. So as much as you can, as best as you can see the screen, follow this with us, because we start looking, after seeing Ravan's walk, we look at how Sri Rama walks on earth.
Yadiha ghoram, yadiha papam, yadiha kruram, तच्छान्तं तच्छुभं तच्छिवं सर्वमेव क्षमस्तु नः सर्वमेव क्षमस्तु नः सर्वमेव क्षमस्तु नः. Your karma's too heavy, warns Maataa Dharti. Change now before it's too late. Your karma's too heavy, warns Maataa Dharti. Change now before it's too late. Man is truly potential divinity. How come we have reached this state? Build up your bhakti in Atma Shakti, then you can change your fate. Build up your bhakti in Atma Shakti, then you can change your fate. Your karma's too heavy, warns Maataa Dharti. Change now before it's too late. My burden's too heavy, cries Maataa Dharti. Don't leave me in this state. Stop now before it's too late.
Boliye Dharti Mata ki jai. So the voice of Dharti Mata speaking to us, probably speaking more to Ravan more than anything, all the Rakshasas. So we've seen Ravan's walk. Let's now see through Chaupai the walk of Bhagwan Sri Ramachandra. What is it like? How is it different? What it is going to teach to us about our own walk every day across this earth. Join. Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Hey Prabhu Parama Manohar Thahu Manohar Thahu Pavan Panchabati Tehi Nau Bati Tehi Nau Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Dandakan Punita Prabhu Karahu Punita Prabhu Karahu Ugra Sapa Muni Bar Karaharahu Muni Bar Karaharahu Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Chale Ram Muni Aya Supai Turat hi Panchabati Niyarai Bati Niyarai Bolo Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Boliye Siyapati Ramachandra ki jai Dharti Mata ki jai. So these chaupais are taken from Aranyakand. Okay? Sri Rama is in exile with Sita Devi and Lakshmana. And they are in the company of Agastya Muni and other munis, other sages. And their conversation, those of you who have Ramcharitmanas at home, you can go to Aranyakand and you can read this. It's so beautiful, it's so delightful, just pure bhakti, this samvad, this conversation that is taking place. And Sri Rama asks Agastya Muni for advice about how to destroy those who were tormenting the residents of the forest, those who lived there, those who were destroying the yagyas that were being conducted on a daily basis. So the Muni replies, and very beautiful, like I said, pure bhakti. I'm not sharing all of that because we're dealing with the topic of Dharti Mata. He says to Bhagavan Sri Rama, there is a most charming and a sacred spot called Panchavati. Panchavati is one of our favorite nights in our Bal Ramdila with the children. Panchavati. Go there to the Dandaka forest where Panchavati is located and relieve that place from the terrible shrap, from the curse of Shukracharya. O Sri Rama, you go there and you take up your abode. Sri Rama has asked for the advice. The instruction is given. So on receiving the Muni's advice, he hastened to that place called Panchavati. Of course, they are looking for somewhere too where they can settle and stay. They are in exile, Banavas, okay? And the instruction that is given, go there to that place so that you can save the people and save the forest from the prevailing curse that exists. The Chaupai is described. What happens when Bhagavan Sri Rama goes there? Sing along with us again as we share the words. Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Jab te Ram ki taha basa kinha taha basa sukhi bhaye muni diti trasa diti trasa bolo Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Giri Bana Nadi Tal Chhabi Chhaye Tal Chhabi Chhaye Din Din Prati Ati Hohi Suhaye Hohi Suhaye Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Khaga Mriga Brinda Anandita Rahi Anandita Rahi Madhupa Madhura Gunjata Chabilahi Gunjata Chabilahi Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Boliye Siyapati Ramachandra ki Jai Dharti Mata ki Jai. So Sri Ram has gone. Where to? Panchavati. Located where? In the Dandaka forest. And Tulsidas Baba writes, from the moment, from the time Sri Rama started living there, the atmosphere changed. The residents, all those who lived in that place, they became happy. And they felt secure because of Sri Rama's presence. See how beautifully it says. The giri, the hills. Ban, the woods, the forest. Nadi, the rivers. And the tala, the lakes. It became more beautiful day by day. The khag, the birds, and the mriga, the deer and other animals, they were full of joy. And the vrinda, the bees, looked charming. It's such beautiful poetry as they hummed sweetly and freely. It was so delightful that the Chaupai, Tulsidas Baba says, not even Shesh would be able to describe fully how beautiful this forest and this place became, as though it was adorned by Sri Rama's presence. Raghubira Biraja. You know what is Biraja? We should all be Biraja. Biraja means when you have a very graceful, enduring, loving presence in a place. So this is what happened. Unadorned. When you are adorning yourself, what do? It means what? You are dressing up. You're making yourself look beautiful. So unlike Ravana, Sri Ram's presence was not a disturbance. It was not a burden. It was the exact opposite. And there was a blissful, harmonious coexistence at that place. If we could just take this, Devruji, we could finish the Yagya right here. Just see this. How we coexist, right? I want to share 3 little experiences with you that demonstrates harmonious, to me, it demonstrates harmonious coexistence. You know, when people go to India, we have all kinds of experiences. And sometimes you hear all these strange stories. Sometimes people go with an open mind. Sometimes people go and they just can't manage with all the things that they see and all of that. Because you're not accustomed, it can be quite overwhelming, but very charming also. So we had gone to visit the Chamundeshwari Mandir. It's on the hills in Mysore. And coincidentally, today is Durga Ashtami, and it's the place that celebrates Mother's victory. When you are going up Nailaji, you see the Mahishasura. There's a big figure there of the Rakshasa. So we had gone there. It was very crowded. So I decided I am going to have darshan from outside because too much of lines to push. So we were sitting. And this lady, it would have been her granddaughter with her. They had come, and she was preparing herself to go for the darshan and to go in the line and all of that. They had their bag, they were fixing. So she went and she bought, if you are accustomed to being in South India, the beautiful gajra for her hair. She went and they cut it, and she took it and she put it on like this. And there was another one that she took and she put on for the granddaughter. Okay? And she bent over and she's digging into her bag, and a cow just came by. And the cow just put her mouth on the gajra and took it and started chewing at it. And this lady just looked at the cow, like this, right? And then that child who was there took out her gajra and she put it in her hand and she's feeding it to the cow. And I looked at this and I said, no anger, no fuss. She got up, took out her little money purse and went and bought 2 gajras again. And of course, Mata goes by. I don't know how many gajras might have eaten from people's head on that day. So that's one, okay? How you coexist. The next, I will call it the goat and the cow, all right? At Tulsi Ghat. Those of you, you know I love deco. It's something I used to do a lot more. So when you see beautiful deco all made with fresh flowers in Varanasi at Kashi at Tulsi Ghat. Ram Leela is going on. It has just started. And it had just started. It was the night of Shri Ram Janma. So they had decorated this beautiful palana, large cradle that they have, and it's in the courtyard there at Tulsi Ghat. Gendas all over, fully wrapped up, and they decorate a lot with the ashoka leaves and neem leaves and all of that. So we had gone for a class, and when I came back and I saw this palana, I just went, ooh. So I ran upstairs to get my camera, because those days you don't have all this fancy phone and all of that. And when I came down, there was a goat on one side and a cow on the other side, as though they planned, and they're busy chewing away at the fresh flowers and the leaves. So I ran there quickly and tried to shoo them away. And I got one boof from an old man who is there, Sanehi. His name is Sanehi. And I don't know what he started to quarrel and tell me. But all I know was I just had to move from there. Because why am I running this goat and this cow, but they're eating all the decorations and eating everything from the beautiful palana? And the Ram Leela hasn't started as yet. Okay? So I just said, okay, no problem. In the night when Ram Leela started, 3/4 of the decorations missing from the palana, but nobody feels upset or feels something is wrong or tries to go back and fix it over. And then the third one, well, I really learned my lesson. Okay? In the Ganga Aarti, I saw some Mr. Dogs. Okay? About 3-4 of them moving around in the Ganga Aarti. And they're just there while they are preparing. And then Ganga Aarti starts, and 2 of them just at the edge of the manch, watching like this. And they're there, they're moving around again, going around the people and whatnot. And I said, but I should just go and shoo these dogs a little away from there, because people are sitting, but all the locals are sitting. We are the foreign people who have gone there, and we're looking on, and we're finding this wrong and that wrong and all of that. So then I said, you see me? I learned my lesson. Raviji, that is the Nagar of Kala Bhairo Baba. Kala Bhairo, his Vahan, his Shwan, a dog, right? Who am I to go in the city of Kala Bhairo when Ganga Aarti is going on to show the Vahan of Kala Bhairav? Let me take my picture and my video, dog and all, starring in it. Because, what? Harmonious coexistence. We might not understand it, find it's wrong, it's strange, and all of that. But I was thinking what to share. And I remembered, these things are so clear in my mind, such great lessons and great values for us. So after trying to shoo the goat, after trying to shoo the cow, after losing shoe also in one place, it was fine. So what we are sharing here, Sri Rama's walk in the forest, he has his own agony, his own challenge. It is banvas. But the change that he brings to the space where he finds himself, it is a great value and a great lesson for us. Our Vedas teach this to us. Eta desha prasutasya sak ashadagrajanmanaha swam swam charitram shiksheran prithivyam sarvamanavaha. We saw this word, Prithvi, last night also. Dharti is earth, Prithvi is earth. In essence, it is saying to us, wherever you are born, wherever you may reside, exist, live in whichever part of the earth, teach and enlighten and show the way, show the world. How? By your own character, by your own lifestyle, by how you live. This is what Bhagavan Sri Rama is doing. He is showing the way. to all of us. So let's see him walking again. Where does his walk take him? What does he do? The Chaupais tell us. Sing along with us again. Jai Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Ashram ek dikha mag mahi dikha mag mahi khag mrg jeeva jantu ta nahi jantu ta nahi Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Pucha Muni Sila Prabhu Dekhi Sila Prabhu Dekhi Sakal Katha Muni Kaha Biseshi Kaha Biseshi Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. So we'll see Sri Rama's, he's walking again. We've seen Panchavati, now we are seeing here. This is from Balkand. So while traveling with Muni Vishwamitra, okay, Muni Vishwamitra had gone to Ayodhya and requested of Raja Dasharath, Sri Ram and Lakshmana to come to the forest, what? To relieve them of their burden. What was the burden? The terror, the destruction of the Rakshasas. And while traveling with Muni Vishwamitra, we must remember why he was brought there. Even there's this line I like to share, Nirbhaya Yagya Kadahu Tumha Jai. Ravan is the creator of fear. Sri Rama says, Nirbhaya Yagya, whatever you have to do, Nirbhay. Do it without fear. Do not be afraid, because I am here. I am present. So what does your presence do to a space? He says, go and perform your yagya without any fear of Rakshasas disturbing or terrorizing you. So after the encounter with Marich and Subahu, they are making their way to Mithila for the Dhanush Yagya. And on the way, they saw an ashram. Okay? So the ashram was described, ashrama eka dikha maga mahi. And the same words, khaga mriga jiva jantu tahanahi. We saw in Panchavati what? Lots of birds and bees, and it's very beautiful. And all of that. When they are going, this ashram seems desolate, lifeless. Nothing is there. So Pucha Munihi, he asked the Muni, Sila Prabhu Dekhi. You all know this word Sila? Sila Lorha. The Sila Prabhu Dekhi Sakala Katha Muni Katha Viseshi. So looking at that place, he saw there was no form of life. Lifeless, as though. No birds, no animals, no pure waters. But Sri Rama observed a huge slab of stone there. And he inquired about it. And Muni Vishwamitra explains to him what had happened to Ahalya. Okay? And this is the explanation given in the Chaupai. So let us hear what is being said. Jai Ram Shri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama तह नाही, जंतु तह नाही। जय राम श्री राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम। पूज्य मुनि शिला प्रभु देखी, शिला प्रभु देखी, सकल कथा मुनि कहा विशेषी, कहा विशेषी। जय राम श्री राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय राम श्री राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम। बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की जय, धरती माता की जय। So we have this lifeless slab of stone. And Muni explains, Gautama Nari Shrapabasa Uppala Deha Dhari Dhira. Gautama's consort, Ahalya. She has assumed the form of an uppala, this big stone, the rock. How did this happen? Because of a curse. Charana Kamala Raja Chahati Kripa Karahu Raghubir. Charana Kamal. Your very popular bhajan. Bandao Charana Kamala Raghunandan. We always see the feet of Bhagwan Sri Ram, of many of our devatas, being described as Charana Kamal. What does that mean? Charan, we know his feet. What is Kamal? Yes, Pandit Kuldeep Ji, the lotus. Okay? Lotus. Lotus feet. Lotus itself is a very beautiful symbol that teaches us what? About the earth. How do we rise from those circumstances that are tainted, okay? Grows in muddy, murky waters, but is able to what? Rise and grow out of it, blossom to become the beautiful lotus that our Devis and Devatas hold, that some of them sit in the asana or stand in it. So the Charana Kamala, your feet, your walk, okay? Bhagwan's walk, it's a blessing. Wherever he goes, wherever he moves across the earth, his feet are a blessing. So it says, Charana Kamal Raja Chahti, Kripa Karahu Raghubir. She has been waiting patiently. Ahalya has been waiting patiently. Just like Dharti Mata, what? We can say is waiting patiently for the blessings that will come from our feet when we walk and when we move about the earth. So, she tells Bhagwan Sri Rama, this is the situation. This is the circumstance. And what does he do? With one touch of the lotus feet, Ahalya is transformed. The lifeless finds life again. Beauty starts to pervade the space. That which was dormant, inactive, nothing, just like with Panchavati, it becomes beautiful and it flourishes again. There's a very beautiful mantra that I want to share with you. It's a Shanti mantra. Usually when we chant Purusha Sukta, we chant this mantra. And it's a wonderful prayer. When I was thinking about Bhagwan Sri Rama moving and walking and how he goes and how he lives, wherever he finds himself, that which is cursed, it becomes blessed. So what does this mantra say? May all the medicinal herbs grow in potency so that all diseases may be cured. May the devas rain peace on us. But this is the part. May all the two-legged beings be happy. Who's that? May all the two-legged beings be happy. May I support the happiness and the welfare of all the two-legged beings. Well, look, some of you all in trouble. May all the four-legged beings also be extremely happy because of me, because of my presence. Om Tacham Yora Vrinimahe Gatum Yajñaya Gatum Yajñapataye Daivi Swastirastunaha Swastirmanushebhya Urdhvam Jigatu Bheshajam Shanno Astu Dvipare Shantatushpare Om Shantish Shantish Shantihi. Boliye Dharti Mata ki Jai. So the Dvipare and the Chatushpare, wherever I find myself, wherever is my space, my land. Last night we looked at it. We will chant the Iyam Vedi now. I said we will share this and chant it tonight. Wherever I find myself, like that mantra says, Swam Swam Charitram Siksheran. May that place become blessed. I always remember when we were, young. That's a long, long time ago. And now training with Raviji. He will always tell us, when you go to a place, leave it better than you found it. Okay? If we who have come to this place called the earth can leave it only a little better than we found it, what a beautiful space we would have. Because this earth we saw last night, our Vedi, our space of worship, while we've prepared this small space, we saw Iyam Vedi Paruvantaha, Ayam Yajno Bhuvanasya Nabhi. The whole earth, my place of worship, expands. Where does the earth start? Tell me. And where does the earth end? Where? I wish we didn't have the time to do Derubji. I'm putting in an application for next year, probably to do the tree of creation, because it's such a beautiful concept, so much to share. So it's so delightful because in Bhagavad Gita, in the chapter 15, it starts Urdhvamulam Adhashakam Ashvatham Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastam Vera Saveravit. When a tree grows, where's the root? A normal tree. Where's the root? In the earth, in the ground. But our tree of creation is described in a different way. The branches are below. And what? The roots are above. We tend to always think of and see that which is physical and material, right? Energy. When we praise Mother, we say Shakti, right? Energy. Can you see energy? Can you see it? But we can feel it. There's something that we absorb and something that we also create in this space. So this great cosmic tree of creation, we will share some other time. Let us chant our mantra of the year as we reflect on what we have shared about our place of worship Iyam Vedi, you can follow the mantra. And it also, it thrusts us into the highest level of patriotic expression also. Because when we are thinking of the earth, we are also thinking of what? The land, this space. So you'll see the verse as it comes. We'll just do the one verse. Sarah, you can follow along with us and chant very beautifully. We are the center of all beautiful forms of worship and all divine possibilities.
Iyam Vedi Paro Antaha Prithivyaha Ayam Yajno Bhuvanasya Nabhi Ayam Yajno Bhuvanasya Nabhi Krinvantu Vishwamaryam 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 Krinvantu Vishwamaryam. This land is my altar, I am the soul. I pledge myself and soul, my head and heart and hand, for this my beloved land. This land is my altar, I am the soul. I pledge myself and soul, my head and heart and hand, for this my beloved land. Krinvantu Vishwamaryam, 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 Krinvantu Vishwamaryam. Boliye Dharti Mata ki Jai. And for the land, which land? For the land, which Jaikar? Trinidad or Tobago, Desha ki Jai. Always we chant this. Because often when we think also of worship and we think of the earth and we think of Vedi, sometimes we forget that we belong to a land, a country, a nation. And we call it, see the words, Janma Bhumi, Matri Bhumi, what? Motherland, that place where I was born. What does salt do for food? What did we just sing? This land is my altar, right? Vedi. The Vedi is the altar where we are worshipping. But we expand to the whole land, the whole space, to all the peoples. This land is my altar. I am the salt. What does salt do for food, Geet? It adds the flavor, the essence. And you'll say, less salt or more salt or too salty. What? The right dose of salt. This land is my altar. I am the salt. I pledge myself, my whole self, myself, my soul, everything. I pledge myself and soul, my head, my heart, my hand, everything I give to what? To this beloved land. This is also what honoring Dharti Mata is about. How much we love our country. How much we love where we are born. Look, we have real problems here, you know. Isn't that so? With all that is happening, all that we cannot fix, all that we want to fix, etc. I didn't even know Derubji and Manguruji were talking about the the Ravan that got burnt even before he was supposed to be burnt. Desecration. Various lack of respect for the other. Okay? We can't appreciate differences that are there. So much that is terrible. All that is happening. But what? We love this place. We love this space. We love this land because it is what? Our Vedi. Our place of worship. This is what love for Dharti Mata is also about. Trinidad or Tobago Desh ki jai. Boliye Dharti Mata ki jai. Okay. So who do we look after in this space in the whole world in Dharti? We saw the Dvipare and we saw what? Chatushpare. Bhagavad Gita teaches us Sarva Bhuta Hite Rataha. What's that? Sarva Bhuta Hite Rataha. All right? Bhagavad Gita. Who are you going to serve? Who are you going to help? Who are you going to support? Who are you going to reach out to? Only human beings? Only your own people? You see, to be Hindu is a very demanding, challenging duty because it pushes you sometimes where you don't even realize you can go. And sometimes you may think, I don't want to be there. It pushes you into a kind of unconditional love and way of life. So Sarvabhut, everyone and everything across this earth, across this world, across this land, in my space, in my family, in my community, hite, may I look after their welfare. May I serve where I can. May I support where I can. This is Prabhu Ramachandra. Everywhere he is walking and everywhere he is going, he is carrying his own burdens, his own challenges, his own difficulties. And Ravan, who has none, he's so happy. He has no worry. He has his whole kingdom. He has everything. But what? Destruction everywhere he moves. If we can only just see these two examples, how different. This is why Bhagavan Sri Ram, Maryada, Purushottama Rama. He shows the ideal, the highest way of living, the highest way of life. So these are the thoughts I wish to share with you. We've shared a lot tonight. We shared a lot last night, and there'll be some more sharing at another time. I thank you all very much for your suggestions. I thank you for your feedback and all that you have said, wonderful things. I'm really grateful and happy, like I said, that we can share. We are always talking about Dharti Mata at the Mandir at Hindu Prachar Kendra, and it's a topic very, very close to our heart. Okay? So tonight, when you leave, okay, what's the reflection? When you go to bed tonight, what am I doing? What? On the earth. What am I doing? To the earth. And what am I doing? For the earth. And don't end up in a situation like me where you have to say, what on earth, okay, is going on? What on earth is happening? May Dharti Mata bless all of us as she has been doing and continues to do. May we also understand our own role and responsibility in the whole process of what? Mutual, respectful, loving coexistence. Boliye Dharti Mata ki jai. While we have Bhavan, we'll join in one bhajan, Durga Mata bhajan. It's Durga Ashtami today.
Jai Narayani, Jai Jai Durga.
The copy is there
Jai
also, you
Jai
can follow.
Ambe Namo Namah.
Jai Narayani, Jai Jai Durga. Jai Jai Ambe Namo Namah.
Jai Jai Ambe Namo Namah.
Jai Jai Ambe Namo Namah.
Tera pavan sumiran karke antar mein sukh bhar aata.
Tera pavan sumiran karke antar mein sukh bhar aata.
रोम रोम में प्रेम तिहारा बन भक्ति भी कर जाता.
जय कल्याणी जय जय दुर्गे जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः. जय नारायणी जय जय दुर्गे जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः. जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः.
मन अंतर में मंत्र बनो तुम जीवन में गुलजारो ना.
मन अंतर में मंत्र बनो तुम जीवन के गुलजारो ना.
जन्म जन्म की संतापों को तेज से अपने जला दो ना.
जय रुद्राणी जय जय दुर्गे जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः. जय नारायणी जय जय दुर्गे जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः. जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः.
मंगलता के देने वाले मन वांछित पल बरसाए.
मंगलता के देने वाले मन वांछित पल बरसाए.
द्वार तिहारी आके मैया कोई खाली नहीं जाए.
जय ब्रह्मानी जय जय दुर्गे जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः. जय नारायणी जय जय दुर्गे जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः. जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः.
ध्यान भजन हम निश दिन करके मन में जपती नाम विमल.
ध्यान भजन हम निश दिन करके मन में जपते नाम विमल.
शरण पड़ेगा एक सहारा मैया तेरे चरण कमल.
जय शिवानी जय जय दुर्गे जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः. जय नारायणी जय जय दुर्गे जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः. जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः. जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः. बोलिए दुर्गा माता की जय. हर हर महादेव. Please stand for the Purnahuti. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णगुं स्वाहा. So we'll join again for closing arti. Dharti Mata. जय धरती माता मैया, जय धरती माता, तुम्हारी माती चंदन, तुम्हारी माती चंदन जनमानस गाता. जय धरती माता. पर खेले कूदे चहल पहल रहती मैया, चहल पहल रहती. नर पशु खगमा सबकी, नर पशु खगमा सबकी भार सदा सहती. ओम जय धरती माता. ओम जय धरती माता. गर्भ से तेरे पानी माँ सबको मिलता मैया, माँ सबको मिलता. सूर्य नमन जब करता, सूर्य नमन जब करता पुष्पत भी खिलता. ओम जय धरती माता. ओम जय धरती माता. वायु वेग से चलती नित धूल धुआ हर से, नित धूल धुआ हर से. अग्नि ताप तुम सहती, अग्नि ताप तुम सहती बरखा खूब बरसे. ओम जय धरती माता. ओम जय धरती माता. स्वर्ण रजत की देवी हीरे तुम देती मैया, हीरे तुम देती. नाही अपेक्षा करती, नाही अपेक्षा करती, नाही कुछ लेती. ओम जय धरती माता. ओम जय धरती माता. नदिया भूपद खेले वृक्ष सदा ही उगते मैया, वृक्ष सदा ही उगते. मठ मंदिर है तुम्हें पर, मठ मंदिर है तुम्हें पर शंख जहाँ बजते. ओम जय धरती माता. ओम जय धरती माता. जन्म सभी का माता धरती पर होवे मैया, धरती पर होवे. उसको शरण में लेती, उसको शरण में लेती जो जीवन खोवे. ओम जय धरती माता. ओम जय धरती माता. ऋषि मुनि नित मानव तुम पर यज्ञ करे मैया, तुम पर यज्ञ करे. धरा भूमि भूवस
धरा भूमि भूवसुधा कितने नाम परे ओम जय धरती माता ओम जय धरती माता धरती माँ की आरती जो मन से गावे मैया जो मन से गावे भूमिहीन नहीं होता भूमिहीन नहीं होता सुख संपत्ति पावे ओम जय धरती माता ओम जय धरती माता ओम जय धरती माता ओम जय धरती माता बोलिए धरती माता की जय. We clasp our hands, we collect our thoughts and our emotions to focus on closing mantras as we pray for everyone and everything. Om Durjano Sajano Bhuyat Sajana Shanti Mapduyat Shanto Muchet Bandebhyo Muktashanyan Vimochayet Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahisha Go Brahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Chasakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Dyav Shantir Antarikshagum Shanti Prithvi Shantir Apaha Shantir Aushadaya Shantir Vanaspataya Shantir Vishve Deva Shantir Brahma Shanti Sarvagum Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shanti Redhi Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Like we did last night, before the Jaikar, we honor the tradition of the Jagapranam, and right where we are standing, we chant the words of Tulsidas Baba, and we honor and salute divinity in and through everything across this dharti 3 times on the spot. Siya Ram main sab jag jani Karau pranam jodi jug pani Siya Ram main sab jag jani Karau pranam jodi jug बोलिए गजानन स्वामी की श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की उमापति महादेव की जगदम्बे माता की धरती माता की पवन सुत हनुमान की सियापति रामचंद्र की गोस्वामी तुलसीदास की ट्रिनिडाद और टबैगो देश की बोलिए श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय 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 सीताराम. So before you sit, we started our Yagya with morning mantra. We are going to close our Yagya, at least my 2 nights, not the Yagya, these 2 nights of Yagya with the morning mantra. Please remember all that we have shared. We've spoken about the meaning of this. May we remember that these are blessed divine hands. I am a divine being.
the divine potential is there in me, and with reverence may I live on this earth always for Dharti Mata. We look at our hands. Please repeat. Karagre vasate Lakshmi. Bolo.
Karagre vasate Lakshmi.
Kar madhye Saraswati.
Kar madhye Saraswati.
Kar mule tu Govindaha.
Kar mule tu Govindaha.
Prabhate kar darshanam.
Prabhate kar darshanam.
Samudra vasane devi.
Samudra vasane devi.
Parvatasthanna mandale.
Parvatasthanna mandale.
Vishnu patni namastubhyam.
Vishnu patni namaste.
We all bow to Dharti Mata as we chant. Padasparsham chamaswami. Padasparsham chamaswami. Padasparsham chamaswami. Boliye Dharti Mata ki jai. Har Har Mahadev. Please take your seats, everyone. So thank you again to all members of N.C.I.C for the opportunity to share these first 2 nights of Yagya with you all. Announcements.